Grammar Day, although, although. Let's look at what does it mean and how can we use it. Although, it is a subordinating conjunction. It is used to show contrast, to show how two things are different. And it means in spite of something, in spite of something. So one thing will happen, but then something else will happen. And they're connected. Here's a sample sentence. And on the sample sentence, I'm giving you two. And I want you to look with me on the subordinating conjunction at the beginning of the sentence and the subordinating conjunction at the end of the sentence, because it slightly changes the meaning on what you're focusing. So the first one, although he worked very hard, he didn't pass the exam. Although he worked very hard, he didn't pass the exam. There's that focus on whatever we bring up first. That's what our focus is. And so we're focusing on he worked very hard. Although he worked very hard, this happened. The opposite result happened for him. Although he worked very hard, he didn't pass the exam. Now let's switch it around and see the coordinating conjunction at the end with although. He didn't pass the exam, although he worked very hard. He didn't pass the exam, although he worked very hard. Now you can see our focus is going to be on he didn't pass the exam. That's the main part of the sentence. That's the focus. But we're going to add this little contrast to it because he passed the exam. He didn't pass the exam. And usually if people don't pass the exam, they didn't study well, they don't know their material, they're distracted, they're sick. There's all these reasons why people don't pass their exams. And this is usually not the reason. So it's the contrast. He didn't pass the exam, although he worked very hard. It's to show that contrast because it's something that doesn't match with the idea. So using although, although.